Hello, my friends. This is Dr. Ray from Dr. Ray's English Clinic here. I had hoped to bring to you a free session, a free series of lessons on basic grammar in English. Unfortunately, the platform I wanted to use did not seem to work as well as we had hoped. So now I'm going to offer these as self-study movies. Here's our first one today. I hope you can enjoy it. Today we're going to talk about indefinite articles, a and an. What do they mean? How do we use them in English? And why do we have to have these strange things in English? Okay, so as we can see here, indefinite articles a and an are markers for singular countable nouns. Now, markers means they indicate something or they show us something. How many, for example, for singular countable nouns. And we'll talk about what that means very shortly. These words a and an signify one of many things. For example, over there are a lot of cows, and here is a cow. One cow, right? So how do we use it? Now we see here uses a goes before singular countable nouns with a consonant sound. Wow, that sounds very complicated. So let's decide, what does that mean? A by itself goes before a singular single, one only. So we said before these signify one of many, so it's only one. So singular means one only. Now, what about countable? We'll talk about that later. Countable nouns with a consonant sound. Now, consonants are the letters of the alphabet, but they are not A, E, I, O, or U. They are all the other ones. So, notice it says a consonant sound, not a consonant by itself. So, let's have a look, an example. On the right-hand side, we see example. It is a book. Okay, let's have a look at this. It is a book. How many books? One. Single. A consonant sound, b, okay, it's not a, e, I, o, u, or a, right. So, it fits the plan. This is a pencil. Single, yes. Consonant sound, p, p, so it's correct. This is a pencil. The next part we see is an, a-n, goes before a singular, we know what that means now, countable nouns, we'll talk about that in a moment, with a vowel sound. Now, a vowel are the letters A, E, I, O, and U. So, if the noun, we talk about what is a noun shortly, begins with a sound like a, e, I, o, u, a, it is called it is therefore a vowel sound, and if it's a singular thing, we have to use an. It sounds quite strange to say elephant, right? So it's an elephant, so it sounds good. It is an elephant. Yes, the elephant is singular. Doesn't mean he's not married. He might be. But an elephant, one elephant. And the sound is a vowel sound. Elephant. It is an elephant. Now watch this one. I walk for an hour. Although hour starts with the sound with the letter H, the sound of hour is like hour. So therefore it is a vowel sound. We also use it before we use we can use a or an before singular countable nouns. I'll tell you what countable nouns means in a moment. This is a pencil and that is a book. When talking about something for the first time, This is a little bit difficult for a lot of people to understand. I go to a shop. Which shop? We don't know. Just a shop. So it's any old shop. So I go to a shop to buy an eraser. Which eraser? Don't know. Don't care. So when we're talking about something for the first time, we can use it exactly like that. We cannot use it with plural nouns. Plural means more than one. They are pencils. No, that's wrong. We just leave it out. They are pencils. Or with uncountable nouns, that is, things which cannot be counted. We talk about that in a moment. It is a bread. No, that's wrong. And we do not use it with the proper names of things, such as a Frank. No, no, just Frank. Frank, that's his name. Is from a France. No, 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 just from France. Okay, let's move along. So what do we mean by countable nouns? We mean this. A noun, firstly, is the name of something, what we call something. For example, we have a word for truck, car, water. We have names for these things, so they are nouns. Anything that can have a name is a noun. And something we countable means something which we can count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 million, 1,974. So these are countable nouns. If we can easily count something, then the name of that thing is a countable noun. 1 truck, 2 trucks, 3 cars. The opposite is uncountable nouns. Things that we can't count. Things we can't count or which are difficult to count. For example, rice. We don't go to the shop and say, can I have 3,746 rice, please? No. We go and we say, can I have 1 kilo of rice, right? Water. We can't count water. Unless we say bottles of water, we can count the bottles of water, but we can't count the water. Sunshine. Sugar or salt. We don't count these things. Okay. Let's move along here and do just a quick exercise. How do we fill in the blanks with a or an, or put X if not needed? The first one's been done for us. Table. A table. Okay, it's singular. It starts with T, a consonant sound, so a table. The next one, job. Let's think. It's single, right? There's only one job. It starts with a consonant sound, J, so therefore it's a job. Pencils. It's got an S on the end. It's probably not single. It's plural. So we can't say a pencils. No. So we have to leave it blank. Pencils. Number 4, elevator. Only one? So it's singular. Yes, it needs an A or an an. It starts with a vowel sound, eh. So it has to be an elevator. Aspirin. If we're talking about just one aspirin, one pill, okay. In that case, it's singular, it starts with a, so therefore it has to be an. There's also an option to just talk about aspirin in general, in which case it would have no definite article. Milk. Well, milk is uncountable, isn't it? We don't talk about one milk. We might talk about a bottle of milk or a carton of milk, but we don't talk about a milk. So therefore, no, nothing. Friend. Single. Right, a friend. So it's a friend, only one. Usually an usually take the place of the word one in a lot of languages. A friend. Umbrella. There's only one of them by the looks of it, and it starts with the sound so it's an umbrella. Let's have a look at the rest of them. Keys. It's plural. So it doesn't need it. Computer starts with k sound, and it's one of, so it's a computer. Umpire is like a referee. Starts with the sound umpire. So it only one of, so it's an. Door. We're probably talking about one door, so it's whoops, what's going on here? A door. Light. Now we might be talking about light coming from the sun. We can't count it. If it was just one light in our living room, we might say a light. Inkpot. Be careful with this one because the adjective ink describes pot and ink starts with I. So therefore, it's an inkpot. Similarly, an ugly duck. Window. I think we're getting this pretty well. A fan. Truck. Only one. A truck. Elephant. Starts with sound and one. It's an. Igloo. Probably only one. An igloo. Apple. Apple. It's probably one apple. So an apple because apple starts with a. Juice. We might be talking about a juice. If we're talking about juice in general, it would have nothing. Air. Now we can't count air. So we have to leave it blank. Just air. We talk about the air. Orange. Well, we know this one, don't we? So orange one starts with so it's an orange. That's all for now. I hope you've enjoyed this very short, quick lesson. If you'd like to get back to me, we can discuss this further via my Facebook page. And I hope to post more of these very shortly. Please be watching. If you're watching my Facebook page, I will advise you. Thank you very much. Bye for now.